All right. We're going to start in a tabletop position. Knees under the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. And let's drive 10 fingers down into the ground. Kind of pillar position, reaching long, pushing the ground away. And from here, let's roll the shoulders over the wrist, 3 or 4 revolutions. And then rewind it. We'll go the opposite way. Excellent. Cat Camel coming up next. So Cat Camel, arch the back, hammock the spine. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, take a look back at your knees, mid back, going up towards the ceiling. A couple more reps here. Good, back in a neutral position. Hip circles forward like you're getting onto a bicycle. 3 reps forward. Trying to keep a flat back. Be sure not to bend into either elbows. Once you get 3 going forward, rewind it, we'll go backwards. Like you're getting off of a bicycle. And once you get 3 and 3 on one side, let's switch it to the other side. Flat back, mobile hips. Once you get 3 forward, rewind it, 3 backwards. Good, back in a neutral position, bird dog. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Get long and strong, extend the fingertips towards the wall in front of you, heel towards the wall behind you, alternate side to side. Let's get a couple of reps on each. And feel free to stay with the bird dog or join me, bear crawl, curl the toes, lift the knees. A couple of crawls forward, a couple of crawls backwards. Keep a flat back here, pull the belly button to the spine, core tight. Think about resisting rotation around the hips. Dig the hands in, don't rush through. Feel the shoulders waking up. Last few seconds on the crawl. 3, 2, 1. Good, let's go to a high plank position. So push-up position, hands underneath the shoulders, brace the midsection, tall plank here, and then press the hips up to the sky, looking back at the feet, pedal out, push one heel to the ground, bend the other knee, alternate side to side, downward facing dog with a pedal out. Good, roll the shoulders back over the wrist, high plank position, world's greatest stretch coming up next. Step the right foot outside the right hand, drop the right elbow down towards the ground, and then open up the right arm, reach long towards the sky with the right. Follow that reaching hand with the eyes. Good, set the right hand down, left arm reaches. And then wrap the hands around the front foot. Drop in the back heel down, straighten out. Lift the front toe, hamstring stretch. Very good, step it back to a high plank position. We'll start over on the left foot outside the left hand. Drop the left elbow towards the ankle and then open up the left arm, reach long. Good, left hand down inside the foot, right arm reaches. Follow that reaching hand with the eyes. And then wrap the hands around the front foot. Drop the back heel down, straighten out, hamstring stretch. Inchworms coming up next. So back in a high plank position. Trying to keep the legs straight, inch the hands to the toes. When you get there, pause, walk back out, and repeat. We're feeling a stretch across the backside, hamstrings here. Terrific. Let's curl your way up to a standing position. Hug a knee, pause, and then switch sides. Trying to maintain good posture up top, so try not to hunch down. Stay nice and tall, knee to the chest. Let's progress it. Knee hug into a forward lunge. Hug the knee, take a giant step forward, step back, switch sides. Lateral lunge next, wide stance. Shift your hips from side to side. Bend into the leg you shift towards, other leg straightens out. Superman's balance on one, hinge forward. Reach the hands ahead, hinge back to the top, swap sides. Get nice and long. Little balance. T's and Y's, feet together, hips back, chest forward, open and close. Good, same position, reach up and pull back, Y's. Stand tall, large circles forward. 4 or 5 reps, loosen up the shoulders, and then rewind it, large circles backwards. All right, let's get our squat progression. Hands up to the sky, folded the hips, touch the toes, and then drop into a squat. See if you can keep the full foot on the ground, reach the hands up, and then stand up. So you got your toe touch, then squat, reach up, then stand up. Couple more reps. All right. Gonna move quick here for the next 2 minutes, trying to get the heart rate going. Okay, so we're gonna move a little bit quicker here. Just follow along the best you can. We got 3 or 4 exercises that we're gonna go through, starting with a jumping jack. Okay, so you're trying to get the heart moving here. So in and out with the feet, up and down with the arms. On your mark, get set, go. So you dictate the tempo here. If you're looking for less impact, you can always step through. But the idea is to get the heart rate going. 10 seconds. See if you can speed it up just a bit. In and out with the feet, up and down with the arms. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's go to a high plank position. Mountain climber. Pull the knee to the hip. Hands underneath the shoulders. Brace the midsection. Nice long spine. Try not to bounce around at the hips, but you can add a little bit of pace here. Last 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Next move. Butt kicks for 8. High knees for 8. Just cycle through. That's 4 and 4 on each leg. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, last move. About 20 seconds. Squat hop. Or just squat onto the toes. If you're looking for less impact, don't jump here. Otherwise, drop the hips. Add a little hop. Soft feet on the landing. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Soft feet on the landing. 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. All right. You can grab some water if you like. Heart rate should be going. Should feel warm. First move. High plank position. Got a shoulder tap to a shoot through. Looks like this. We're going to be up in a high plank position. You're going to count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 4 shoulder taps, 2 on each side, and then shoot through. Shift to a side plank. Kick the leg through. Shift back to a high plank and switch to the other side. Got 4 there. Okay, once you get your 4, back to stability. 1, 2, 3, 4, shoulder tap. Now, if you need a modification, you could always just do a regular plank here. Okay, so you can always just plank through if you need modifications. Let's have some fun. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Good high plank position. Brace the midsection. You're gonna count to 4 on the taps. And then 4 on the shoot through. Kick through. That's 2 on each side. Cycle through. How many rounds can you get? Focused on great technique. All right, so dial in your form first. Try to master the move. Once you feel like you got the move down, then add a little bit of pace. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good, rough on the feet. Squat lunge series coming up next. You're gonna drop the hips, stand up, 1 squat, 1 reverse lunge right, 1 reverse lunge left, repeat. Okay, so you can step through, squat, lunge, lunge, squat, repeat. If you wanna add a hop, feel free, challenge by choice. I'll show you what that looks like once the set gets started. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So squat, lunge, lunge. If you'd like an added challenge, just add a little hop with each rep. Squat, lunge right, lunge left, squat. Or you can always step through. Don't have to choose that hopping version. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, going to a prone position next. We're back on the floor. Butterfly. So we got hands ahead of the shoulders. See if you can elevate the chest just an inch off the ground, and then we're going to pull the hands together at the hips and then reach back out. Okay, so swimmer, reach out, pull together, feel the muscles of the upper back and shoulders work. Squeeze the butt, see if you get the knees an inch off the ground. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. So upper back, shoulders working here. Squeeze the butt, see if you get the knees just an inch off the floor. Gonna work for 15 seconds longer. Again, trying to dial in your form, feel the muscles work, especially the muscles around the upper back and shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Quick transition to this next move. Hip bridge walkout. So we're gonna go right to a hip bridge. Relax the back of the head and the shoulders, elevate the hips, dig the heels in, and 1 foot at a time, we're gonna walk out to straighten the legs, try to keep the hips just an inch off the ground, and then walk back in. Feel the hamstrings and glutes work. Now, if the walkout is too much, you can always just stay in the bridge position and march from there. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So hamstrings, glutes working. Pull the belly button to the spine. We don't want to hyperextend at the lower back. Feel the hamstrings work, the muscle in the back of the thighs. Of course, you could always march. Got another 10 seconds here, and then we're starting it over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll right back to a high plank position. Shoulder taps, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shoot throughs. That's our next move. Start late if you need to, otherwise my time is on in 3, 2, 1, begin. So you got 4 shoulder taps and then 4 shoot throughs. Flat back on the shoulder taps. Good stability. Again, focused on quality with each rep. Let's work for another 10. 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Take a deep breath. We're up on the feet. Squat, lunge, lunge. That's our next pattern. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1 squat, 1 lunge with each leg. Cycle back to the top. If it's too easy, you've got the option to try the hop variation. Again, this is just an option. The priority is form and technique. Try to find that line between great form and some good challenge. Okay, so this shouldn't be easy. You dictate the tempo, you dictate the challenge. As long as we're not feeling pain, push yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Quick transition down to a prone position, down to the floor. Swimmers, extend the hands out in front of the shoulders, and then hands meet at the hips. Trying to keep the arms pulling away from the floor. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Good range of motion. Think about rotating at the shoulder, hands and thumbs together at the hips, fingertips together at the top. Woo. Let's work for another 12 seconds, team. Stay strong. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Let's roll to the back. Hips up. Hip bridge position. Option to go for the walkout. Hamstrings, glutes working. Try to preserve the muscles around the lower back. If the lower back starts to seize up on you here, make sure to take a break. You can always roll it out if you need to. Otherwise, hamstring walkout. 3, 2, 1. Begin. So walking it out, being sure not to flare at the chest. Imagine rolling the front of the rib cage down towards the belt buckle. Okay, so we've got a neutral spine. Abs are engaged. Hamstrings are taking the brunt of the work here. So that's the muscle in the back of the thighs. Dig the heel into the floor. Think about using the strength of the hamstrings as you go through that walk. 10 seconds. Great work. 5, 4, good work. 3, 2, 1. Time. 2 rounds down, 1 round to go. We'll roll it back to your push-up position. 4 shoulder taps, 4 kick throughs. Take a deep breath. And we got 1 more round through. Let's make the most of it. Push yourself with this last round through. 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the tap. And then 4 on the kick through. That's 2 on each side, total of 4. Great stability around the hips as you go through that tap. And then kick that bottom leg through. Woo, 15 seconds to go. Own the movement. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right up onto the feet. Squat, lunge, lunge. Take a deep breath. Drop the hips. Alternate. Right, left, reverse lunge. Option to hop. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Try to maintain good posture at the torso. Option for the hop. 20 seconds. Good strength. Challenge yourself here, team. Should not be easy. Last 10. Again, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. 2 down, 2 to go with this block. Swimmers. Back to that prone position. Hands out in front of the shoulders. Hands meet at the top. Hands meet at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Think about pulling the arms away from the floor. Good shoulder mobility and strength around the upper back. Squeeze the butt. See if you get the knees an inch off the floor. Woo. 10 seconds to go. Stay strong, team. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's roll it onto the back. Hip bridge coming up next. So bridge the hip. Be sure not to flare at the chest. Okay. Pull the belly button down into the spine. Roll the front of the ribs down towards the waist. Option to just march through or walk it out. 3, 2, 1. Begin. We're trying to activate the muscles around the hamstrings here. Okay, so that's the target muscle group. Keep the core tight. Okay, muscles of the abs engaged to resist extension around the lower back. Ooh. Just think of it as a practice, practicing good form with each rep, with each step here. 10 seconds to go. Little water break coming after this. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. All right. Good start, y'all. Grab some water. We're going to take a breather. Got new moves coming. Right. Got a crawling pattern coming up next. Lateral crawl to a push-up. So you're going to be in a push-up position. We're going to cross the hands over. Let the feet just follow. Try not to overthink it. Drop into a push-up and then repeat. So you get this lateral crawl. Okay. If this is too much to go through the push-up from the toes, you can always drop to the knees and then get back in the mix for the lateral crawl. Now, if the crawl is really throwing you off, just do a classic push-up. Okay. Time on for this one in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So you're taking the outside hand, you're going to cross it over, let the feet follow, set the hands, drop into a push-up, repeat. Make vertical forearms as you go through that push-up pattern. Use your breath. 10 seconds. Good strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Cossack squat or lateral lunge coming up next. We're going to take a wide stance, and like we do in warm-ups, just going to shift from side to side. This time, option to spike that heel into the ground, turn the toe up, get a little more range of motion. So you're just shifting from side to side, bend into the leg you shift towards, other leg straightens out, and you're just working your range of motion. You got to be able to own the movement first, but try to push yourself so you get some challenge. 3, 2, 1, begin. And try to maintain good posture up top. So try not to bow down completely. Trying to keep good posture up at the torso, just working side to side. Feet are kind of right in place. Wide stance. So you have that option to turn the toe up. If that feels like too much, just leave the feet down and shift from side to side, just like we do in warm-ups. Good range of motion. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo, terrific. Going on to the back next. DeadBug coming up next. Knees up above the hips, hands up above the shoulders. Now, option to see if you can elevate the shoulders off the ground. So you're kind of in this hollow body position. As you extend the left leg, right arm reaches now. If you really want to challenge, try extending both, ending in a hollow body. Pause there, lower back pinning to the floor, control back. Now, if this bugs the neck, you can always just rest it down on the floor. Back of the head rests, and then extend opposite arm, opposite leg. DeadBug, strong abs. Really try to pin the lower back to the floor. And so avoid that extension between the floor and the lower back. Feel the abs work. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. This move is really all what you make of it. Really focus on pulling the belly button down in, pushing the lower back to the floor. Feel the abs work. Imagine a string pulling the nose up to the ceiling. Got the option to go 2 at a time. So a hollow body pump here. Tough move. It's a really tough move. Make sure you can master it before choosing that variation. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. All right. Squat, pulse, squat, hop coming up next to finish out round 1. So you're going to pulse 1, 2, 3, squat, hop 1, 2, 3, and then repeat. Now, if the hop is too much, just go to the toes. Okay. Listen to your body. No injuries. Time on 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Okay. So you got 3 pulses. So you get your 3 reps, and then we got 3 hops. Once you get that, get right back in the mix. See if you can make that transition smooth. So that 3rd squat hop, you're right back to the pulse. Own it. Use the muscles to preserve the joints. Soft, quiet feet. Ooh, 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. That's round 1, team. Crossover, push up. Let's push the upper body here. Shoulders have gotten plenty of rest with those other 3 moves, so let's push it here on the push up. 3, 2, 1, begin. Crossover, set the feet, let the feet follow. Drop into your push up. Think vertical forearm. Let's work for another 20 seconds. Take breaks if you need to. Now you can always push the tempo a little bit if you're feeling like you need a little extra challenge. Good stable hips in that crossover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Up to the feet. Wide stance. Shifting your weight from side to side. Option to spike the heel, point the toe. Own the movement. Push yourself accordingly. 3, 2, 1. Begin. So bend into the leg you shift towards. The other leg straightens out. Good mobile hips. Working side to side. Good lateral lower body strength. Listen to your body. If something feels sketchy, you can always modify. Stay strong, team. We got about 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Time. Tremendous. Heading back to your dead bug. Really trying to push the lower back into the floor. Now, if extending the legs is too much, you can always just go arms. Okay? Find the variation that challenges you appropriately. So as you feel some challenge, but you got to get good technique. Okay, so if this throws your technique off, if your lower back is pulled off the floor, then just go to the arms. Time on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Again, think about the principle of practicing the moves. Okay, so rather than just working out and getting tired, we're practicing the technique. We're thinking about the muscles at play. We're thinking about posture, trying to own these movements. Ooh, we got about 15 seconds to go. You can always end early if you need to, especially if your form starts to fade. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo, terrific. 3 pulses, 3 squat hops, or just a squat onto the toes. 1, 2, 3 pulse, 1, 2, 3 hop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Trying to maintain good posture, soft feet if you're jumping. Can you make that transition smooth? Woo. 12 seconds, team. Bear down, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Shake it out, deep breath. Crossover push-up. Start late if you need to, otherwise time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Great work keeping the back of the head aligned with the spine. Cross the hands, let the feet follow. Drop the chest through the arms. Use your breath, exhale. As you push the ground away, everything down and up together. Drop to the knees if you need it. 15 seconds, come on team. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Awesome, check that one off. Wide stance, toes facing ahead. Option to spike the heels, shift the hips from side to side. Start late if you need to, otherwise time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Work your range. You're trying to sink your hips back of the leg that you're loading. So hips go back, you load that leg up, feel the muscles work to preserve the joints. 15 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. All right, team. Head into the dead bug. Opposite arm, opposite leg reach. Get long and strong. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Option for the hollow body pump. 2 at a time there. Make sure you can own that movement. So lower back is down into the floor. Upper back is just raised an inch or 2 off the ground. We'll always got the classic dead bug with the head down as another alternative. Woo. Let's work for another 15 seconds. Bear down with good form. Challenge yourself. Abs should be working. Plenty of breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. Woo. All right. Squat pulse, squat hop. Quick water break after this and then a finisher. We are almost there. 3, 2, 1. Begin. One, 2, 3, pulse. 1, 2, 3, hop. Ooh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome job. How we doing? We still here? All right. We are almost done. Grab some water. Deep breath. 2 minutes of work left. Okay, 2-minute density circuit. So a little aerobics, energy system development to finish out. So we got a 2-minute push here. Just a couple of moves. You're going to be counting reps. First one's 5. The next one's 20. So you're counting for 5 for this first one. which is a sprawl. And then the second one is high knees for 20. That's 10 on each side. Okay, so the sprawl looks like this. Hands under the shoulders. Hop the feet out. Hop back. Okay, you're getting 5. And then we're up for 10 high knees on each side, total of 20. Okay, 5 sprawls, 20 high knees. You're just cycling through. Now, if the sprawl is too much, you can always step through that one. So just step and go for 6 reps on that if you're stepping. And otherwise, 5 reps on the hop, 20 reps on the high knees, 2 minutes running time, cycling through as many rounds as you can get. Last thing we're doing, 3, 2, 1, begin. So you get 5 on the sprawl, and then you're up, 20 high knees. Drive the arms, drive the knees. Try to get some speed on these, like you're sprinting. Once you get through a round, take a deep breath, start it over. We're trying to go quick. Okay, finding that line between plenty of challenge, but maintaining your form. We're 45 seconds in. Minute 15 to go. $50 seconds to go. $35 to go. $25 to go. Can you get one more round through? Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7. Come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Finish line. Excellent work, y'all. Fist bump for you. Grab some water. We're gonna have a stretch. Let's go to a tabletop position for our stretch. A couple moves here. We're going to start with an adductor stretch. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, right foot out to the side. Dropping the hips back on the left heel, take the right arm, reach diagonally, reach into about 11 o'clock. Press down, look for a stretch behind the shoulders. Breathe. Once you get a couple breaths on that side, switch it. Left leg out to the side, drop the hips back, left hand reaches to 1 o'clock. Deep breath. Good, let's lay on the side, quad stretch, heel to butt. Couple of deep breaths and then switch it over to the other side. So just a sideline position. You can also do the standing. Deep breath. Good, pretzel coming up next. So lay at the bottom of a bridge position. Take the right foot, set it on the left knee. Top foot flexed. From here, thread the hands through the left thigh, pull to the hips. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths. See if you can just watch your breath come in and out. Let's switch it over to the other side. So take the left foot and set it right on top of the right knee. And then thread the hands through the right thigh, pull it to the hips. Breathe. Good, hug the knees. to the hip or to the chest. And we're just going to rock forward and backwards, massaging the spine. Progress it a little bit as you rock forward, extend the legs, split the stance, reach the hands towards the heels for a little hamstring stretch. Rock back. Repeat. Once you get a few reps there, let's move to a tabletop position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, arch the back, hammock the spine. Good, curl the toes, float the hips up to the sky, look back at the feet, pedal the heels out, one to the ground, bend in the other knee, and then press the heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath here. As you let it go, slowly walk the hands to the toes, and then one vertebrae at a time, curl your way back up to a standing position, roll the shoulders back, and give yourselves a hand. You have got it, y'all. Carpe diem. Way to get it in on a Monday morning. Let me know if you have questions, comments, concerns. You know how to reach me. Otherwise, stay well, stay strong, and stay in touch, and we will see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.